Hey pros, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So today we're working with my client who has some congestion going on her scalp. She also has a ton of oil and buildup on her hair after having braids and also using both the super growth serum and the hair repair serum daily on her hair while it was in the braids. So we are going to do a deep cleansing treatment using our Soothe and Balance pre-treatment. Number one, this is going to help with the buildup on her scalp. This is also going to help soothe her scalp and is also going to help with the buildup on her actual hair. So first things first, if you're new to my channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and also share this video on your social media pages with your friends and family. Now, the Soothe and Balance is a pre-treatment, but it can also be used in the shampoo process as well. But what I'm doing is I'm applying it to her scalp while her hair is still dry and dirty. So we haven't actually wet her hair down at all. This is going to help us to remove or lift a lot of that buildup that is on her scalp. It's also going to soothe the scalp because guess what? I know her scalp is super itchy. And we're also going to use it as a cleanse on her hair that has a ton of oil, dirt and debris buildup as well. So this is going to help all the way around. Now I'm using my comb teeth to lift the buildup off of her scalp, but if you notice, I'm not actually using the teeth to rake her scalp or give her any form of discomfort at the scalp level. So that's very, very important, okay? And then once we do this part, you can apply a little bit of the Soothe and Balance to the hair itself while her hair is still dry and dirty. This is also going to help us extract a lot of that oil that is in her hair and all of that buildup that's in her hair. So that's the good thing about the Soothe and Balance, that it can be used all the way around to help cleanse the hair and the scalp as a pre-treatment and also during the shampoo process. Now, this step is definitely important when you have a lot of buildup on the hair. This is how you remove a lot of that oil from the hair so that you don't have heavy hair when it comes time for your thermal styling. So what I did was lay her down in the bowl and just apply a little bit of water. And at this point, I'm just using that Soothe and Balance that was already on her hair to help start the shampoo process and to remove, as I said, the buildup and the oil from her hair. And it was an excessive amount, you guys. So this was definitely needed. In her case, because I know she had so much oil and so much buildup, I'm actually still going to be doing a clarifying treatment using the Elite Clarify. This is also going to help ensure that we remove any excess oil that's left behind and also remove any of that buildup that was left behind from the Soothe and Balance. Because it is a pre-treatment, you still want to go ahead and, if necessary, do your clarifying shampoo to help remove any residual things that were left behind. Okay? It's kind of on a case-by-case basis as well, you guys. So the Elite Clarify is just going to be kind of like our insurance to make sure that the hair is definitely clean, make sure the scalp is definitely clean. And then we'll go into our treatment shampoo, which for our treatment shampoo, we are actually going to be using the Hair Repair and Restore shampoo. Now, what you see me doing is using our scalp agitator just to kind of help, number one, detangle the hair. Number two, it helps to kind of get the itch off of her scalp if there was any left. And number three, it's going to help to ensure that all of that buildup is definitely removed from the hair before we continue to our treatment process of the shampoo. So it serves a couple of different purposes, and it actually doesn't tangle in the hair, and that's the good thing. It just leaves the hair feeling nice and smooth so that you can really move into your shampoo process and get all of the itch and everything that was left behind thoroughly. Now, I'm using warm water to do her shampoo process. As I always say, that's very important. And then we're going to go straight into her treatment shampoo. And then after that, we would do her conditioner. Now, as I said, for her treatment shampoo, I'm using the Hair Repair and Restore shampoo. This is a sulfate-free shampoo, so it's definitely an amazing shampoo for her hair. And I think I've said shampoo like 9 times already, but okay, you get the point. And it's also going to help not to overhydrate her hair. So remember, she already had a ton of oils in her hair. So the worst thing that I could do is use the Moist Repair knowing that she had a lot of excess oil. Plus, she is also transitioning, which I did not mention at the beginning of the video. So she is going from relaxed to natural, which is another reason why I use the Hair Repair and Restore, because I wanted to make sure that I am helping to strengthen that relaxed hair until she gets through her transitioning phase. Now for her conditioner, I'm actually using the Hydrate conditioner from our Repair RX treatment system, which is a protein system. The Hydrate conditioner can be used as a instant conditioner, regardless if you are doing your protein treatment or not. It softens the hair really, really well. It helps to add that hydration in, but it doesn't overhydrate the hair. Bang. All right, so now what I'm doing is I'm using the H2 Pro 1-inch micro ceramic iron to help to silk out that natural hair right at the root area. I'm actually not going to be using this iron all the way through at this point of the process. And this is also a common mistake that people make. You want to automatically silk everything out as if you were natural 100%, not knowing that that relaxed hair cannot or does not need all of that heat. So in her case, I'm literally just making sure that I'm silking her natural hair to lay that hair nice and straight so that I can give her a good haircut at the end of the day, and then we will style her. So I went ahead and started my guide using my clippers. We had the conversation before of the reason why we're cutting her where we are, because she has a lot of breakage on one side and that one side is a lot shorter than the other side. So we're kind of evening this cut out in a sense and giving her a style all at the same time so that her hair can grow out nice and healthy all together. Now, some people would say, oh my gosh, why you keep giving out bobs? Well, if that is where the client is, that's just where the client is. So I just wanted to put that disclaimer in there. Now, for her front, because her front was already super sparse and it had a lot of split ends going on, I did not want to cut into it too much. So I just went through and did a little bit of notching or layering, as we would say. I'm still following my guide, so I'm not going against my guide. I'm just not giving her a blunt line. So I'm making it nice and soft so that everything just kind of meshes well together. And this is something that I definitely recommend for those of you that are trying to transition. You need to start trimming away that relaxed hair as time goes by. You don't want to transition for too long because then you'll start noticing that your hair starts to shed and break off rather than you trimming it away and just really embracing the fact that you're about to go natural. So I'm using my clippers just to go through and clean up the line, meaning the actual base of the cut. This is just to work smarter, not harder. Some people have a really steady hand. Some people don't. So that's really a choice. If you choose to use the clippers, you definitely can. Now I'm just going through and cleaning up her ends that were within her hair and also just matching it to my guide. Once again, still keeping the cut nice and soft, no blunt lines, especially with bobs. You want bobs to be nice and flowy. You don't want hard lines. You don't want it to be like, unless they want like a blunt cut, then I won't do all of this. But in her case, that was the best way for us to get a lot of those split ends because her hair was already broken in some areas anyway. So it just kind of worked out together. Now, for her aftercare, really and truly, her wash day is going to consist of course, her treatments and then her leave-in conditioner, whichever one she chooses to use, whether it be moist repair or hair repair, or Hydra Strength. But she's also going to be wrapping her hair at night, you guys. Even though I love the flat irons, I love thermal styling, you really want to get yourself in the tune of wrapping your hair at night, allowing those natural oils to be distributed so that you are not using too much heat too often. That's very, very important. At this point, I was kind of doing a live video at the same time, so I was demonstrating her hair too. Now we're going to go into the thermal styling. So I'm just using a little bit of Goddess Polish. It's a nice lightweight shine spray, but it can also be used as a heat protectant as well. And then I also sprayed a little bit of hairspray. Now for the nape, I'm using the 3/10 of an inch micro pencil iron. This is just so I can get those short hairs. This iron can also be used on the hairline as well. Definitely my go-to. And then we're going to switch over. And I'm not going to use any titanium on her hair because it's not necessarily needed, you guys. So different irons are used for different things. I'm actually going to be using our 1-inch micro ceramic iron for those of you that don't know what this iron is. And then, of course, I put my arm in the way, so super sorry. But yes, this is a 1-inch ceramic iron from H2 Pro. All of the irons that you guys see me using in my videos are now available at EliteHairCareUSA.com. This is what we call the Cadillac of flat irons. It could also be called the Mercedes of flat irons. If you guys notice, in all of my videos, I am using the same company irons. Why? Because these are my go-tos. I've had them the longest. They get the job done. I have about 6 different irons. So, and then this one is actually one that you guys have never seen me use. This is the Versace, right? Or you call it Vivace or Versace or whatever you want to call it, but it's really it's the Versace to me. This is a 1 3/4 inch iron. It is ceramic with diamond dusted plates. It is great to use because for those of you that don't know how to flat iron and you always get those lines in your hair, this iron kind of alleviates the line that you get in the hair, and it makes your hot or thermal styling a lot easier. So that's definitely a good beginner friendly iron, or the 1 inch micro is also a good beginner friendly iron. Now her haircut and style is all done. I want you guys to look at the flowiness of this bob. Her hair is looking absolutely amazing. So we are in a good place. And look, flowy even though she's transitioning. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, please, please don't forget, as I said, to thumbs up and also comment down below and tell me what you guys think. I know a lot of you shopped our anniversary sale and tapped into the new flat irons that we have on the site. So comment down below and tell me which iron you got. And I'll see everybody in the next video. And by the way, I used a little bit of edge control on her hairline just to kind of smooth it out just a little bit. And then we cleaned up the nape of her neck using the clippers. But this bob is banging, you guys. This bob is banging. Okay, I'm done. Thanks, guys. Bye.